Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So in today's video, we're going to be going over the Super Yeti and Pink Bean world. We're going to be going over everything from a training guide to tips and tricks and things that you should and should not do while training your Pink Bean and Yeti. So first things first, what is the Pink Bean and Yeti event? So essentially this event is only good for one reason. People do this event to get the best in slot Pink Bean and Yeti title. You get two titles. You get the Yeti title and then you also get the Pink Bean title. Now with these two titles just on their own, they are not the best in slot title, but what you can do is you can fuse them to make the Yeti X Pink Bean title, which gives you 20 all stats, 10 attack, and 10% boss damage. And remember, you do have to fuse these two titles together to make them the best in slot, which is what I highly recommend doing. I don't recommend putting these two titles on two separate characters. Fuse them and put them on your main. And the way that you get these two titles is by getting the Pink Bean and also the Yeti to level 200. You can also get them to level 220 to get a magnificent growth potion, but it is completely a waste of time unless you just like to train the Pink Bean and Yeti, which I highly doubt 90% of you do. But with that being said, let's get into the actual training guide for Pink Bean and Yeti. Starting off, you will spawn into Henny's and you're going to be level 10. So what you're going to want to do at level 10 is you're going to want to go to Golems and you're going to want to go to Golems Temple 4 where the mixed golems are. This has one of the best map layouts in the golem temples and the spawn density is very high, so it's very easy to full clear this map. I just recommend staying at this spot until level 30 because you don't have a hyper teleport rocket. It's not really worth walking anywhere else. Pro tip, when you are getting to level 30, make sure that you continuously keep attacking at level 30 and you make sure that you go over to the star and make sure to complete the quest to actually give you the hyper teleport rock. In Pink Bean and Yeti worlds, you get certain rewards on different levels in different stages, and at level 30 the reward is a hyper teleport rock, but you need to have a 300 combo to actually get the hyper teleport rock. So make sure that you continuously attack the entire time to get this hyper teleport rock. Once you get to level 30, you're going to want to just do theme dungeons all the way until about level 60. There's no MVPs. There are no 2 times coupons in Pink Bean Yeti world unless you do Monster Park or on Sunday. So you're going to want to just do these theme dungeons about until level 60. You can do them until level 70 if you want to. I personally got to 60 and then I moved on. At level 60, you want to go to Stairway to Sky 1 until about level 70, maybe level 75, depending on what gear you have on the Pink Bean Yeti. If you get a lucky weapon drop, you can move earlier because you'll be stronger. But at level 70, I highly recommend going to Desert of Serenity until level 80. The reason why I recommend going to this map versus other maps is because it's a very small map. It's easy to clear. Yes, there are better maps in this, but Pink Bean and Yeti both are not very mobile. So you want to go to a map that you can actually clear. And I think Desert of Serenity is very easy to do so. Once you get to level 80, you have a few options. You can either go to Fairy Forest 2, or you can go to Minor Forest and kill the Dark Rashes. Both of these maps are very good. I personally prefer going to Dark Rashes instead over Fairy Forest 2. There's much more spawn at Dark Rashes, but they are a little bit higher level. Once you go to one of these maps until about level 90, you're going to want to do Zakum Arms, or you can just fully kill the entire boss. If you can get a ruin, it's going to be extremely helpful for you. Since level 90 through 100 is a very tough spot, getting the most EXP possible out of Zakum is most efficient. So if you can get a rune, wait for a rune. If you can't, don't worry about it. Just go and kill it. Once you get to level 100, you have a few options as well. I highly recommend going to Process 1, Zone 3. Or if you want to, you can try to do the Piana stack. I did this. I got extremely lucky. I went from about level 105 all the way until 130 in about 15 minutes doing this, but I got dual piano spawns every single time. So it might not be the case for you, especially after this video, but if you want to try it out, go for it, give it a shot. Depending on what level you are after these two, if you stayed in zone 3 at level 110, you can go to Sharp Cliff 4. This is one of the best maps in the game and it is extremely underrated. If you can find somebody to party up with, like the opposite job of what you are, this map is extremely good because someone can take the top and someone can take the bottom, and you guys also will split the EXP, but you also can give each other the EXP buff. So it is very, very fast until level 130. Now, once you get to level 130, you want to go to Green Notebooks in Kerning Tower, and you want to go there to either level 135 or 140. Once you get to 140 or 135, you can go to Kerning Tower 2F Cafe. and kill the enraged espressos until level 170. Now, one thing to note, this is the first Star Force map of this entire guide, so you want to make sure you have at least 80 Star Force before going to this map, or else you will not be able to clear this map at all. Both Pink Bean and Yeti can clear the top, bottom, and middle platforms while just sitting in the middle. This is also another good map to split with the opposite job of yourself until you can efficiently full clear this map. I highly recommend staying at Kerning Tower until 170. Don't go around trying to find better maps. This is the best map to stay at until level 170. So at level 170, you can now move on from Kerning Tower and you can go to Critias Darkness Forest 2. You could potentially go here a little bit earlier, but I think 170 is a good spot because you can actually full clear at this level, and you want to go to this map until about 180. Now, once you get to 180, there are two maps that you can choose from depending on what you like best. You can either go to Twilight Perion at level 180 and go to Weathered Rocky Zone, or you can go to Fox Treetop Path 3. But if you go to Fox Treetop Path 3, you have to wait until 185. Both of these maps you can take until level 200 and finish your Pink Bean and Yeti. Personally, Weathered Rocky Zone has higher burning and much higher mob count. If you want to split this map with an opposite job of yourself, that'd probably be extremely efficient. Or you can just go to Fox Tree Path 3. Both of these maps are extremely good, and these will take you all the way to 200 to finish up the Pink Bean and Yeti to get your best in slot title. Now that we've gone over all the training spots and the guide for that, I want to go over some tips that I hope will help yourself out while you do Pink Bean and Yeti. Now, like I mentioned before, train with the opposite class of you in maps that are hard to full clear in. If it's easy for you to full clear a map, don't train in a party. It's not better. But if it is a map that is pretty big and it's hard to full clear, it's much better to actually train in a party. You get bonk pots at level 140, 160, and 180. Make sure that you use them on the bean. The bean is much harder to level than the Yeti. Both of them suck, but the Yeti has a little bit more mobility than the bean. And then one last thing, make sure that you save all of your money until you get to Pencilier Gear Star Forcing. If you try to spend all your money earlier on, you're not going to have enough to actually Star Force your Pencilier gear, and you're not going to do a lot of damage. Other than that, guys, I think that is going to wrap it up for the video today. If you guys have any questions, as always, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below and ask away. But yeah, guys, I hope you all did enjoy the video for today, and I hope that you all are enjoying the new Best in Slot title. But with that being said, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.